of loss refers to the tendency to avoid investing because of the fear of losing money. This issue is very common among students, especially those with limited financial knowledge and investment experience. For many students, investment is seen as complicated and risky, which causes them to hesitate even before trying to understand how it works. We chose the topic fear of loss because it is closely related to students' level of financial knowledge. When students do not fully understand how investments function, they tend to focus more on possible losses rather than potential returns. As a result, investment is often viewed as gambling instead of a practical financial tool for long-term planning. Fear of loss does not happen only because investment involves risk, but because students lack confidence in managing that risk. With better financial education, students can assess risks more realistically and make informed decisions. This shows how financial education can help students overcome fear and develop more confident investment behavior. Despite the wide availability of investment platforms and financial information, many students still lack proper financial knowledge. Without understanding basic investment concepts such as risk, return, and diversification, students often assume that investing will lead to financial loss. Because of this, many choose to avoid investment activities altogether. In addition, students usually have limited exposure to formal financial education. Most of their knowledge comes from social media or peers, which may not always be accurate. This increases their fear of making mistakes and further discourages them from participating in investment activities.
Next, I will explain investment literacy. Investment literacy refers to an individual's understanding of key investment concepts and the confidence to apply them in real financial decisions. It includes knowledge of risk, return, diversification, inflation, and how financial markets function. However, for many students, investing appears complicated and difficult to understand. Negative stories from social media and peers often increase fear and create the belief that investing is highly risky. Evidence shows a clear investment literacy gap in Malaysia, particularly among young people. One major challenge faced by students is the fear of losing capital. This fear is stronger because most students rely on allowances, scholarships, or part-time income.
As a result, many prefer saving rather than investing, even though savings may lose value due to inflation. This reflects a poor understanding of the risk-return relationship. In investment theory, higher risk is associated with the potential for higher returns, while lower risk offers lower returns. Understanding this trade-off helps students manage risk through diversification and long-term planning. Understanding this trade-off helps students manage risk through diversification and long-term planning.
Our proposed educational solution, Start Smart, Invest Calm, is designed to help students approach investing with confidence rather than fear. It focuses on education, understanding, and calm decision-making. Many students hesitate to invest because they are unsure about risks. This program aims to build students' understanding and confidence before they make any investment decisions. The program consists of 4 key educational components that work together to support students' financial learning. First, the Youth Financial Literacy Workshops. These interactive sessions use simple financial games to introduce budgeting, risk awareness, and basic investing concepts in a safe learning environment. Second, the Ringgit Smart Decision Talks. These talks focus on developing the right financial mindset, understanding decision-making processes, and managing the fear of loss. Third, the University Financial Empowerment Programme. Through hands-on activities and peer learning, students learn together, share ideas, and gradually build confidence in understanding investments. Fourth, the Online Beginner Investment Learning Hub. This platform offers free, self-paced lessons with clear explanations to reinforce learning from workshops and talks. These programs reduce fear of loss by providing a safe learning environment with no real money at risk, allowing students to understand the relationship between risk and return clearly. The solution is innovative because it focuses on practical learning, builds confidence instead of memorization, and combines multiple learning methods into one approach. These programs are feasible to implement across Malaysian universities. They are low cost, scalable, and allow collaboration with student bodies and faculties, including institutions such as UiTM. Overall, Start Smart, Invest Calm provides a structured and student-centered solution to reduce fear, build knowledge, and prepare students for confident investment decisions. The Start Smart, Invest Calm program is expected to create positive behavioural, cognitive, and emotional impacts on UiTM students. First, students gain increased financial knowledge. They develop a basic understanding of budgeting, risk, and investing, and learn to distinguish between short-term risks and long-term returns. Second, the program reduces fear of loss. Learning takes place in a safe environment without real money, allowing students to explore investing concepts with lower anxiety. This leads to improved confidence and decision-making. Students shift from fear-based avoidance to informed thinking and begin practicing responsible financial behaviours. Despite its benefits, several learning challenges may affect the implementation of this educational solution. First, some students may show low initial interest, perceiving investing as irrelevant, complex, or intimidating. Students also come from different financial backgrounds. Some may have little to no exposure to financial concepts, requiring programs designed for absolute beginners. Time constraints present another challenge, as students face heavy academic workloads that may limit participation in physical workshops. Information overload can also occur if content is too technical. Simple language and step-by-step learning are essential to avoid confusion. Lastly, sustaining long-term learning is a challenge. One-time talks may not create lasting impact, making continuous reinforcement through online resources necessary. By addressing these challenges, the program can remain effective, engaging, and impactful for students over the long term. In conclusion, fear of loss among students is largely influenced by a lack of investment literacy and confidence, rather than the actual risks of investing itself. Many students avoid investing because they do not fully understand basic concepts such as risk, return, diversification, and inflation, causing them to perceive investment as gambling rather than a long-term financial tool. The Start Smart, Invest Calm program addresses this issue by providing structured, practical, and beginner-friendly financial education through workshops, talks, peer learning, and online platforms. By creating a safe learning environment without real financial risk, the program helps students gradually reduce anxiety, improve financial knowledge, and develop confident decision-making skills. Overall, this solution empowers students to overcome fear of loss, build strong financial foundations, and prepare for responsible and confident investment behaviour in the future.